time ago, there was a man named Pierre who searched long and wide for what he called paradise. On his journey for paradise, he ran into a nobleman named Michael Beck, who too searched for this paradise conundrum. They came together and called themselves Aliopratis, translation to Kias language as douchebags. They searched for many a place and time and came to settle in a very tiny, one-bedroom, smoky apartment and created a podcast for which they call the Douchebag Show. I believe they found their paradise.
I just want to say one thing and make it very clear here, okay? These guys, they really know their stuff, you know? They really know what they're doing. And, you know, they don't leave a lot to be desired. They really give you what you want. And, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm breaking up here for a second. I gotta catch my breath. What I want to say is that, well, if I could be like anybody else in the world, if I wasn't myself, if I had to do it all over again, or for my kid, I want to be a douchebag. I want to be a douchebag. I love you guys. Pierre, Michael, you're the best.
Marry me, Todd. Please marry me.
You're trying to kill me.
Marriage is death.
Why now?
Because 2 years ago I slept 8 hours. A year ago it was 12. It's up to 15 now. Pretty soon it's gonna be 24.
What are you trying to do? Scare me?
I need a life.
Get a job!
I don't want a job. I want you.
I'm taken by me! Get out of the house! Do something useful, goddammit!
You wouldn't let me work when I wanted to.
That was a year ago.
Throw a tantrum every time you call and I'm not home.
Look, sister, I'm out there in the jungle 8 hours a day.
You wouldn't even let me canvass for Kennedy.
You want a job? I got a job for you. Fix up this pigsty. You get a pretty goddamn good salary for testing out this bed all day. You want an extra $50 a week? Try vacuuming. You want an extra $100? Make this goddamn bed. Try opening some goddamn windows. That's why you can't stand up in here. The goddamn place smells like a coffin.
Douchebag show, 'cause here we go. Well, it's Saturday night and I'm feeling alright. Got no place special to go, and so I sat on the couch with a beer and some chips and listen to the Douchebag show. The Douchebag show. The Douchebag show. I love the Douchebag show. I love the Douchebag show. The Douchebag show. The Douchebag show. The Douchebag show. Starring Pierre and Michael Beck.
Was it Fistful of Quarters, the Donkey Kong?
Yeah, we just watched The King of Kong.
What a bunch of geeks.
Yeah, there's a bunch of nerds on there.
And that Bill guy, if you're listening, you're a douchebag.
Yeah,
You're a 100% douchebag jerk.
we've reached so far into the video game industry that now one of the subjects of the King of Kong is listening to our podcast, right?
Yeah. That was
I
a
don't think
fun
that's
game.
happening.
I used to have that when I was little.
Yeah,
Little arcade thing, and I used to play Donkey Kong all the time.
you had a little arcade thing.
Yeah, it was like a pocket arcade something.
What, like a Super Nintendo kind of thing?
Yeah,
Or is-
yeah, one of those pocket.
You know, I had it on ColecoVision. I think I had a ColecoVision, which was like it competed with Intellivision and Atari 2600.
Really?
Yeah, and it was actually you could add on like different hardware and everything to where you could actually add on to a keyboard and you make a little computer, and the computer was called an Atom, believe it or not. And it was you can look this up online if you want. It was the shittiest fucking computer in the world, and it instead of a hard drive or a floppy drive, it would record information to actual cassette tapes. And it would spin them really fast. It would spin cassette tapes really fast. And I'm sure this is incredibly thrilling for the listening audience right now. I'm sure everybody's very...
Sleep.
Yeah, sorry,
One of
everybody.
those games where you want to blow your brains out.
It's one of those that make you want to blow your brains out. That's right. Did you hear about this this guy like who made like thousands of 911 calls to 911?
What the hell?
Did you hear about this?
No.
It's like
what's going on?
it was in
People are dying. People are getting raped. And we got a jerk we got a douchebag that's doing prank calls to 911.
Yeah, people are dying and people are getting raped, and we're watching King of Kong. But it's apparently this guy on a cell phone. Okay, he like dialed 911, something like it was according to this article 27,000 times.
Oh my God!
27,000 times, overwhelming California Highway Patrol and Hayward 911 systems. It was in Hayward, California.
But can't they track the number?
Oh yeah, but apparently it takes about 24,000 times for them to for you to call in before they can track you. But they finally got the guy after they had he was 40 he's 45 years old, and he said that he just didn't have anything better to do, basically, and he knew that they would answer, so he wanted to make all those calls for some reason.
What was he saying?
Nothing. I think he would pretty much like hang up, or I don't know. It doesn't say in here what he would say. I'm just assuming. Oh wait, yeah, it does. The caller responded to emergency operators with bodily noises, muttering, and pressing beep tones. So he could have been retarded.
Jesus.
Possibly retarded. What do you think of that?
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable, folks. Well, we had a great time today.
Trudging
Great
along. We've
show.
only been doing that for 6 minutes.
Great show, folks. You know.
No, we're not done yet. Unfortunately, we're not finished yet. We, I have some more bullshit I want to tell you. Since we don't have anybody here to
Yeah,
for us to talk to, I just got some more bullshit for you.
All right. Turn off right now, people. I'm sorry. I'm being kidnapped. I can't get out of this. Please help me. Help me. I'm being kidnapped on the Douchebag Show. If anybody's here, get me out of here. Get me the hell out of here, please. Oh, Jesus.
Toshiba is not going to be doing HD DVDs anymore.
Screw them. We don't want your fucking business. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. You want to pay $35 for a DVD? Don't you want to pay $35 for a DVD?
I'm just happy with my DVDs I got right now.
We got regular DVD and Blu-ray now.
Yeah,
Apparently
what's with the
HD DVD.
Blu-ray and HD? I don't understand this.
Well, you don't have to worry about it anymore. HD is gone. It's going to be gone. They're conceding.
What about all those people that... I remember when they came out, they're $800. People were buying them left and right.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. That's the reason why you don't buy new shit. When it first comes out, you wait.
You wait.
You wait.
But even the people, they did all those reviews and they still got screwed.
Who did reviews?
You know, when the HD came out, they had all those people doing reviews and it was like a really good product.
Yeah.
And then right now it's failing. Everybody's getting screwed.
Well, it is a really good product, but apparently it's good the way Betamax was also good. So, fuck it. Fuck them.
Fuck you.
Fuck them. HD DVD? Hey, sit on my fucking balls,
Yeah, exactly.
HD DVD. Fuck you.
Start blowing.
We don't need your shit around here.
What a douchebags.
Yeah.
All right.
I really don't like just going down here and just reading news off here. I wish we actually had a topic. Do we even have a topic for this episode? I mean, we usually come up with some sort of like common theme throughout the episode. Is this going to be like the nothing episode? What is this?
Maybe the
What's going on?
I don't know.
I tell you what we can talk about. We can talk about what is on everybody's mind these days. It's an important topic that I think we need to tackle.
Yes, I need to.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, don't you? What am I talking about?
Hot girls.
No, UFOs. I'm talking about UFOs.
That's right. Oh, those.
See, you're always thinking about pussy. Why is that? You always got pussy on your mind.
Well, you know, I'm young and you know
Virile?
I want to be relaxed.
You're studly?
You know.
Yeah, I think about pussy too. But no, I was talking about UFOs.
Yes, UFOs.
UFOs.
Yes, they're out there, folks.
That's what they say.
You know, I just wish the government or somebody could just let us know what the hell's going on.
Have you been watching that UFO Hunters or show? Is that what it's called?
I keep missing it, but I see bits of it, bits, and it looks really good. I mean, these guys, they go out there, they do a lot of detective work. I mean, it's like X-Files, but without the story.
Right.
Or, you know, I mean, with the story, but...
It's X-Files, but with no story. So there's nothing interesting in it. It's just like the X-Files. It's kind of weird, but there's no story going on whatsoever.
Exactly. I'm sorry, folks. I need to get it, you know. But anyway,
it's X-Files, but it's boring. That's what it is.
No, it's X-Files without the UFOs.
Think of the best X-Files episode you've ever seen, and take everything interesting out of it, and that's what UFO Hunters is. Take out any reason for watching the show, and that's what it is.
Oh man, Jesus, folks.
UFO Hunters on the History Channel. Check it out.
Yeah,
it's like the X-Files, but boring. Thursday nights.
Yes. No, it's Wednesdays. I think.
Whatever. Yeah. Who cares? It's boring anyway. It's the X-Files.
No, it's great. It's great, folks. You just got to go watch it. I mean, you trip out. It's like, my God, what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You see any good episodes of UFO Hunters, or you've just seen the bits and pieces? Apparently no good episodes whatsoever. Tell us about your favorite X-Files episode. How about that? Oh, jeez. Here we go. That hurt.
I really don't know. I mean, there's a lot of them. But, yeah.
A lot of what? UFO Hunters or UFO
There's a lot
X-Files?
of good X-Files shows.
A lot of good X-Files.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good X-Files shows out there.
That's right. A lot of great X-Files shows out there. Oh.
Yeah. It's off the air. And they're making a new movie.
Yeah, can you believe that, folks?
Yeah, they're making a new movie coming out. When's that supposed to be coming out?
I don't know, but you can look it up somewhere, folks.
That's right.
You can look it up.
Look it up. What? We're supposed to do all the fucking work for you people? Look it up yourself.
Exactly. Bunch of douchebags.
We told you it's coming out. Now go find it. Go find it for yourself. Yeah. Look at me. I'm yelling at the audience. Like I usually yell at you, but whenever there's no guests, it diverts back to the audience, and I yell at them. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You who's listening. If there's any of you out there.
Well, I've been going on the douchebag MySpace, douchebag show on the MySpace.
Yep.
Wow, there's a lot of. I see the friends list.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hot looking girls on there. What's going on?
Well, I actually did it.
On?
I just searched for douchebags on MySpace, and those are the ones that came up. Some hot girls came up, so I invited them.
Really?
A couple of them asked. A couple of them not asked, but a couple of them.
But it says it doesn't say douchebag. It says their name. Like
I know that, but somewhere in their profile or something, it must say douchebag.
Oh wow!
I guess.
Well, if you girls are listening out there, you know who I am. Come by.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
Folks, we had a great time
No,
today.
tell us what you mean by that. You're saying if those hot girls are listening, come by. You're here.
Yeah, come by and I'll show you how to have a good time.
What is how? What do you mean how?
I'll take them to the back.
What? Play Donkey Kong?
Yeah. Play a
Got
little
a Donkey Kong machine back there?
Play a little Donkey Kong.
With the batting cages?
Exactly.
Pia's up to bat.
Ah, Jesus. Well, what else is going on?
Well, we got 2 more segments after this.
Oh my God.
We better think of something. We're only 14 minutes into it or so, 13. We're like, sorry everybody. We're telling you how much time you've been listening. That's probably the last thing you want to hear. You're probably like, oh, 13 minutes. Yeah, that's about enough.
Yeah, they probably turned off a long time ago.
They're done.
We were talking the open air. Maybe somebody in the planets will get this or something. You know.
Anything interesting going on the dating front? Anything at all? Anyone? Is anyone listening? Yeah, this is not a great show. We may just do one other segment. Maybe we'll just do one other segment.
Yep. Well, seen any good movies lately, Mike?
Oh, good movies. Actually, no. What was the last thing that we? Oh, The Kingdom. I saw The Kingdom. You loaned that to me.
Not that good, huh?
The Shitdom is what they should call it. A piece of shit.
Douchebag.
Terrible movie.
Really?
Yeah, horrendous.
And I bought it.
And it's on anybody in full screen too.
Really?
I could have killed you for that. Could have killed you. But
Yeah,
I didn't.
I keep screwing up buying the wrong. I gotta check on the back of the DVD if it says widescreen.
Yeah,
You know, I keep screwing up.
yeah. The full screen ones suck balls.
Yeah, you're right.
What have you seen recently? Didn't you see something like last week? What did you see? In the theaters?
Oh, No Country for Old Men.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, very good. The guy that plays the villain, great actor. I hope he wins. I think he's up for supporting actor.
Yeah, I forget that guy's name, but he's every bit of that film that I've seen. I haven't seen any of it, but I mean like little bits that I've seen, like commercials, and I think that there was an HBO first look on it. It was it looks really good.
Yeah, it is.
Looks to be a good movie.
I can't wait when it comes out on DVD. I'll get that added to my collection.
Yeah,
But I mean, this villain guy, just, oh my God.
yeah.
Just, he's a brutal guy, but he's really smart in what he does.
Brutal and smart.
Yeah, and he's just a villain, bad guy.
That's what villains are.
That's
They are
right.
bad guys.
That's right, folks. Well, we had a great time today, and
My God.
if you guys,
Has the show really deteriorated into this? Is this what the show has become?
I don't know what's going on.
Why do I spend all the money on this? You know, it's. But I'll tell you this right now. I'm using like new headphones.
Maybe we can have these people send in like any questions. If you guys have any questions,
There's nobody out there. Nobody's
go
listening.
to www.myspace, the douchebag show.
There's nobody listening. We haven't. We've been on the air for what?
Have
like
we got any emails on the douchebag?
We've
MySpace?
gotten nothing. It's freaking October, and we've been on since October, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The
You're telling me that-
Halloween episode was our second episode. Is that right?
Pretty
Yes.
much. So you're telling me that MySpace you did, we haven't got one email. We haven't got one email from any of our fans saying, "Hey, what's going on?"
I
Great
think we
show."
may have gotten one or two.
Well, what did they have to say, Mike? I never knew. I didn't know that.
I would tell you each time we got an email. And there's one where they wanted us to go to like one of their shows or something. They do a burlesque show. You can go to myspace.com/the douchebag show and look in our friends list, and you'll see like a burlesque show in there. They wanted us to come see the show, but that didn't have anything to do with the douchebag show. I think she was just asking if whoever happened to be online at the time wanted to come see the burlesque show.
Oh, so she never listened to our show.
I don't know if she did or not. I don't know.
Okay, what was the other email?
Well, the other one, we didn't actually get an email from MySpace, but we got an email, which you saw at Michael at the douchebagshow.com where you can email.
Okay, that.
But that's one that we'll talk about later.
Okay, but we haven't got. Okay, so
We haven't really gotten anything. Nobody's listening. We're talking to nobody. How do we build a fucking audience here?
we're talking to open air. Is that basically-
Listen, this is what I'm telling. This is what I'm saying. I know.
Maybe.
No, listen to me. I say there's nobody listening, but I know for a fact there are at least 8 or 9, possibly 10. Now listen to what I'm saying to you people. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I am sick of talking just to 10 fucking people. Okay? The burden is on the listeners at this point. Am I right, Pia?
That's right.
The burden is on the listeners. You guys have got to help build us here.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not just doing this for you. We're not just doing it for you. We're doing it for us. Do you understand? We are trying to become famous, and you're not helping us. You're not helping.
Yeah, you should be telling your friends. Your friends should be telling their friends. You know, get some girls over. You know, go by and start blowing.
Yeah, finally get PK a BJ.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, people. Come on.
Show us the listeners, or you know, or even if you want, show us the money.
Show me the money, and Pia too. Show me and Pia the money.
Yeah.
Tired of this. Come on.
I know. We should just end the show right now, Mike.
We're putting so much effort into this goddamn fucking podcast, and our fucking listener. Yeah, you, our listeners, are not spreading the word. Spread the word. Spread the gospel.
Spread your legs.
Spread your legs. Yeah, just like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Now touch yourself. Do it faster. Yeah. Yeah, you sick fuck. You sick fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, we're not done with the show, but we are going to take a break here.
All right. Take a break.
I have to relax and I have to reassess.
Taking a break. That's right, folks. We're taking a break.
I have to reassess to myself, and I have to reassure myself that the listeners are on our side, because right now I'm not a believer. Just like in the X-Files, you know how they said believe? No, I'm the UFO hunter guy. I'm the not believer. All right, we'll be right back.
All right.
And we're back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back, Katra.
Hey.
You ever watch that show? Welcome back, Katra. Welcome back, Katra.
Hey.
You like that? You like that? Looks like you're gonna be taking a nap pretty soon, so maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do a short segment here. Let's just talk until we're done talking.
Hey.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Hey.
It seems like one of the running themes on our episodes is turning into ending the show early, right?
That's right, folks. That's the theme of the show.
That seems to be one of the running. I hate to say gags, but that's one of the running situations where we come back from a break and all of a sudden it's time to end the show. Is that correct?
That's right, folks.
Will that be a proper assessment?
What have I got myself into?
I don't know, but this whole podcast thing
Sucks balls.
I don't know if it sucks balls. It would be a lot greater, a lot more fantastic if we had more listeners.
That's right.
But
and more hot girls.
Yeah, we need some more hot girls parading in here.
Topless.
Yeah. Well, maybe that'll be the next show.
Really?
No. Probably not. But I like to get your hopes up.
Well, you could give me...
Okay, well, how about you want me to get you excited? Is that what you want? All right, Pia.
No, I mean...
You want to get excited?
You almost got me excited. I mean, you shouldn't do that to me.
Oh, yeah. Getting me excited?
Shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah? Yeah, shouldn't be doing that?
Are we going to do this on the next show? Can you
Are we going to do what?
I just brought up topless, and you said, oh, maybe on the next show. Right?
What? You know... It's the Michael and PK show. It's the Douchebag show. Your name is in the name of the show. Why aren't you doing any of the work? Just curious. Why aren't you doing any of the work? If you could address that for the audience. Because I know they want to know, too. Because as far as I can see, you're just a guy who comes in here like every couple of weeks or so, sits on my couch and complains that there's no tits in your face. Is this correct?
Hey, douchebag.
You know it's a proper assessment when that's your response.
Oh, Jesus.
You all right? You having a heart attack?
Good. Folks, I might die on the show.
That would actually be a pretty good show. I bet you anything we get a lot more listeners then if you actually died on the show.
I'm on a diet, right? Do they know that? I mean, I've been doing pretty good.
You've been telling everybody.
We'll probably do the weigh-in. Like we should do like a weigh-in thing.
Okay, we started doing the weigh-in thing before, and you wouldn't stick to it.
I know, but now I've been eating good. I mean, I did have a pizza today. That was bad, but you're allowed a cheat day every now and then. I have been doing good. So let's see if I can get the scale. We'll do the weigh-in on Tuesday. We'll write it down somewhere, not on the board. Write it somewhere like on a notepad. And
yeah, what are we gonna do with that?
We'll do like some kind of program or something, douchebag show program.
Why does this always concern me too? Like you always somehow put the burden of you losing weight or you improving your life on me. Somehow it's reliant. I have to somehow fix the problems that you have in your life, such as the weight thing. Like all of a sudden, I'm supposed to be the guy who marks down all this stuff and does the weigh-ins and is responsible for getting you up there every week. And you won't do any of it. You won't do any. I swear to God, if there was some way that like you could surgically take your stomach and give it to me, you would do it because you don't want to. You don't want to do the work yourself. You want me to do it for you. Why is that? Look, I'm not exactly the most athletic guy on the planet either. Why are you looking towards me for this stuff? I don't understand that. I try to give you support and everything whenever I can, but support can't come in the way of stopping you from eating a cannoli or stopping you from
I came close.
Stopping you from eating an extra Krispy Kreme or something each day. I can't do that every day. I can't watch you 24 hours a day.
Since you brought up cannolis,
yeah,
what are they made of? I mean, where are they from? Are they from like Europe dessert? Or they're like Europe?
They're from Italy, I believe.
Oh,
Cannoli,
wow.
yes. It's a dessert. It's look it up on Wikipedia, listeners.
Really?
But basically, yeah, it's kind of a pastry thing that's stuffed with what is it? Stuffed with ice cream, I think. Maybe ice cream and like I don't know. I don't know what the hell it's stuffed in.
But I remember having
stuff with a million fucking calories. Is what it's stuffed with.
I remember I used to have one a long time ago, and I remember eating it. It's cold, and boy, it just wow.
Yeah, you like that, don't
like
you?
heaven,
It's just like heaven.
Cannolis.
How come a cold dessert is like heaven the way a hot pussy is like heaven?
Yeah, both of them I would love.
Why is that?
I'd like to have one and one right by it. Have a cannoli
you want
first and then go out the.
You want cold in one head and heat in the other.
Correct.
Disgusting.
Cannolis are cool.
Yeah, they are. They're cold, is what they are.
Yep, I want one.
Yeah.
Might have to go and get one.
I'll stick with the pussy myself.
No, both.
Oh, you want cannoli? You want somebody to be. You want to be fucking a pussy while eating a cannoli.
Yep.
That's what you want. That's your idea of heaven.
Pretty much.
My God, we're learning more about you every podcast. We're learning more and more about you that I don't really necessarily want to know.
Hey.
It's getting more and more disturbing to do these shows with you.
Why would I do now?
It's just getting a little disturbing. I mean, the image of you like with a cannoli stuck in your mouth while you're fucking some chick is just really disturbing to me. That's all. Hey,
maybe
folks,
after.
Hey, folks, check out the pictures at myspace.com/thedouchebagshow. And you'll see, you'll be able to envision Pia eating a cannoli and fucking a girl at the same time as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I'm just saying you'll be able to envision that because your pictures are up there so you can see what you'll be seeing. If anybody wants to Photoshop Pia with a cannoli in his mouth while he's fucking a girl, that'd be great. That would be great. Email it into michael@thedouchebagshow.com, and I'll be sure to post up to thedouchebagshow.com. We have so many different ways you can reach us. Whether it's the website at thedouchebagshow.com, or whether it's the MySpace page at myspace.com/thedouchebagshow, or whether it's on iTunes, look up Douchebag Show, or whether it's on michael@thedouchebagshow.com or p@thedouchebagshow.com. Basically, if you can think of any type of address on the internet with the word douchebag show in it, go ahead and go to there and you'll probably find us.
That's right. The douchebags.
That's what douchebags are all about.
Well, folks, we had a great time today.
I don't think we're completely done yet. We got a little bit more to go.
What else is going on, Mike? What else is going on?
There's a lot happening in the news right now, which we could talk about just without actually printing anything up like I did before.
Another damn school shooting. Can you believe that?
Another school shooting. These fucking things just keep happening. What's up with this?
My God,
what is up with this? Why do these keep happening?
These kids just go crazy and insane. You say one wrong thing to them, you're dead.
Is it you told me that there was that the news was reporting out that they're linking it towards Counter-Strike or something like that?
Yeah, I saw something about that. No, it's not the game. It's the kid. The kid's going crazy. Maybe he's got a bad childhood and, he doesn't have that many friends.
They were saying this guy was at the top of his class. He was and he was well-liked. He stopped taking medication or something and just went crazy.
No. I don't know.
But it's crazy that these just seem to be happening all the time. And they weren't happening for a while. Like when the war first broke out in Iraq, they all stopped for a while.
But where do these kids get these guns? If they could stop the gun stuff, then this wouldn't be happening.
I guess they either get them from their parents. I know this guy got him from he had bought a gun like a week prior or something, but he already had a couple of them. He already had a couple of guns. Jesus. So he was well-to-do because he bought a new gun. So it looked like he was
planning this. He had this fantasy. Maybe he'd been planning this,
I don't know if he was planning or if he just snapped. He stopped taking his medication. He was on medication of some sort. The police won't say what.
Thank God it's scary going to school now because you don't know anybody can just snap and take it out on everybody.
Yeah. It's really terrible how what it's become, but people can't even go get an education anymore.
No, exactly.
Without looking over their shoulders.
Mom, I made it home without getting killed. Oh, good, honey. Don't forget your homework tonight and
don't forget to take out the garbage. Take out the garbage.
Exactly.
It's nice to see you made it home alive.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was going on. That's a big news story this week.
Folks, if you're listening, don't say anything mean to nobody. They can just snap.
That's right, Pia. Don't say anything mean to me. That's it. Choke.
Jesus, folks, I'm just getting all over a cold. And I think, I had the flu for a couple of days. I think I lost some weight.
Thank God.
Getting the flu is pretty cool because you lose a couple pounds, but you can die at it.
Yeah, the best thing about getting cancer is you can lose weight. And if for those of you who are actually out there looking to lose some weight, what I would suggest to you is a steady diet, a nice diet, low calories, some regular exercise, and AIDS.
Jesus, Mike.
And I think, no, too soon? Is that too soon? Jesus, I really think that's really the best diet advice I can give you.
Oh my God.
Hey, however you lose the weight, it's fine as long as you keep it off.
Jesus Christ, Mike. I wish I had a 45 blow your brains out right now.
Please do. I got a 9mm in my fucking bedroom. God damn it. Somebody fucking end this. End it.
Start the new life, right, Mike?
Start the new life. I'm ready to board the flying saucer. Somebody give me some fucking
planet. I think when you die, you go to another planet,
Somebody give me some fucking sneakers and $5 in quarters so I can board the fucking UFO.
Exactly. All these believers. If you're a believer, we want you to send an email to the Douchebag Show.
No, we don't. No, we don't. I don't want to hear from any of you.
No, maybe we'll make sure they can get on the mothership, Couple people that don't believe, you're not going to get to go on the mothership.
It's like I was saying, it's going to be just our fucking luck. The aliens are going to want the non-believers to go on the ship. They'll land and be like, did you believe in us? Yeah, I believe in you. Oh, you can't come on. Did you believe in us? No? Come on on the ship. Those are the ones the aliens are going to want, you know.
No,
I don't know why the aliens sound like cyborgs. I am an alien.
No, they don't sound like that.
I am an alien. Come to get PK. But first, let's dance.
Take me, please. Get me off this planet, you know. All this chaos. And maybe I'll, you know.
Yeah, maybe what?
What's that beeping in the studio?
Don't worry about that beeping. I'll tell you what that is later.
Jesus.
I actually already told you what it was off the air, but you didn't listen to what I said.
Well, these UFOs are out there, folks, and we're in trouble. I mean, well, what do you think about this? This? Can you
I don't
believe,
think we're really in trouble with UFOs.
what do you think about the Star Wars thing where we're going to shoot a missile and knock off one of our flying satellites?
I'll tell you this right now: that spy satellite that's coming crashing
That's
down to the
freaking
planet, we're gonna shoot it down with a rocket, so supposedly to keep it from killing anybody. But I guarantee you, you know, they're turning this spy
Mike,
satellite is the most dangerous thing ever invented, is apparently according to these people.
Mike, they wouldn't make. There's satellites crashing all the time. Supposedly, we got so many up there. Why is this one such a big story? Maybe there's a bunch of top secret stuff on the satellite.
Well, there's definitely information on the satellite. There's something that our enemies could use, because our government's saying, "Oh my God, make sure you get nowhere near the satellite if it crashes near you, because it's got all this poison gas on it." What?
They're just scaring people. What it has is a bunch of top secret stuff. Somebody grabs a chip or something out of this thing, they can get a lot of information. Maybe this satellite I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, if this fucking satellite lands in Studio City, I'm going to be the first one to go pick up a piece and put it on eBay.
I wonder how big the thing is, Mike.
It's probably about the size of 2 people.
Jesus, and they're saying it's going to come down the first week of March. I wonder if we could see. Did they say where it's supposed to be going?
They're not telling anybody where it's going to go. They're going to say, no, it's going to one place, but it'll actually wind up going to some other place.
That's right.
They're
secret stuff.
They're lying the whole fucking way. Don't believe anything they fucking say on this thing.
But
they're hiding. There's some sort of military secrets or something on there they don't want people to know about.
Just like they're hiding all the information about our UFOs out there.
Yeah, it's probably information on UFOs.
But folks, they can't take what our eyes see. They cannot take that away from us.
Unless they use those memory erasers.
That's right.
Then they can. They can't take away.
Goddamn bastards.
Then they can't take away what I see.
But Mike, I really think, to me, this is really big news. I mean, satellites falling down left and right up there. This one has something that it did, or got video of something.
I don't know if they're falling left and right. I mean, what was the last one? Skylab?
They won't, you know, I think if a bunch of them fall, there's no news about it. I mean...
Oh, you think a bunch of them are falling that we don't hear about?
Correct. And this one we hear about because it's really big.
But I mean, that wouldn't make any sense, because if this were, you would think that they wouldn't want anybody to know about it. If it were like that big, and I mean, if they were happening all the time and everything, they would just let this thing crash and not even worry about it. And they would intercept it whenever it crashes, because they wouldn't want people to know that there's a spy satellite falling.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, Mike. It's pretty scary. I mean,
which part?
Well, we fire that missile and it misses, then we're screwed. We're gonna, you know. What happened? They fire that missile. Have they ever done anything like this?
No.
Shoot something down coming at us?
No, they've never shot anything. They've never blown up anything in space before.
See,
from the Earth.
So they're gonna blow this from in space. I thought
it'll be in space still.
Oh wow, okay.
It'll be just before it goes into before it starts entering the atmosphere, and they're going to launch like some missile from like a ship or something.
And it's never done from space before.
It's never been done where we've shot a missile into space to blow something up before.
Wow. I wonder if they'll have like videotape of it.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
You know, NASA can put something on the rocket so when it blows up we could see it, or you know. Are they going to just fire one missile?
I think that's what they're doing. Is they're planning on just firing one, unless it misses. I guess maybe they'll fire another one.
Dude, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
If we hit this thing, I mean,
that means we're a superpower again.
That's right. Everybody will be scared. Oh my God.
They'll be like, oh my God, they can destroy stuff in space.
So that means if a meteor, one of those big asteroids comes at us, the one you've been talking about, the 2K1, Mike, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the one that will kill us all.
We can fire a bunch of these missiles and blow it up, right? Blow it out of out of orbit.
Well, that's not the whole idea with the. We don't want to blow a meteor into or an asteroid into pieces because that's just going to be more and more that are coming at us. What you want to do with an asteroid is you want to change its path just a little bit. So that's actually something that I think we'll have the technology to do by the time it starts rolling around. But
get one of those, get a bunch of those driller guys, shoot them up on space, get on the asteroid and start digging.
Are you talking about Armageddon?
That's right.
Okay. Look.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Bruce Willis will not save us.
That's right.
Was he in Armageddon?
Yes, he was. I think he's
he was the head driller.
At the end, he pulled the button. And I'm like, hey, aren't you dead? I thought you died in Armageddon.
What a piece of shit movie that was.
Yeah,
I hated that fucking movie.
And then after that, I see him in freaking Die Hard. Hey, I thought you died. I thought you died on the freaking planet. Yeah, what's going on? Jesus Christ. You know?
Oh my God. Well, what else? What else is happening? Do we have anything else? Do you have any? And what kind of sports are going on these days? I know you were probably disappointed. We got to talk about the Super Bowl just a little bit. I mean, you're obviously disappointed in the Patriots.
Very disappointed. Just can't believe it.
That's just it.
I don't know, folks. I mean, what do you say to a team after a game like that? You go all the way this far. I mean, 18-0. You lose a heart-wrenching game. I mean, they did play terrible, but you lose a heart-wrenching game where the guy catches the ball in his helmet.
Yeah.
And what do you say to the team in the locker room? I mean, never mind, guys. What do you say? Do you say, forget it, go home to your families, next season we're going to do it again? We made it this far. Next year next year we will win this. We will go to the Super Bowl and we will win it.
You know, I really think it had something to do with this kind of proves to me that it's best to kind of have a good blend of winning and losing together, you know, because you have that if you go through the entire season winning and you haven't lost anything the entire season, then by the time you get to the Super Bowl, you're probably thinking you're indestructible and you're not going to give it your best game. I don't know if they necessarily gave it their best game. Obviously they didn't because they beat the Giants before. But I don't know. You think that might be like kind of a curse sort of thing, where like if you go on that long of a streak without losing, you start to get overconfident. Do you not?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
it really seemed like they kind of fizzled near the end, like especially like in the playoffs. I mean, leading up to the Super Bowl, they weren't like the top. They weren't the Patriots that you've been seeing who were smashing. They were walking all over every team they played.
They even came out with the book, Mike, 19-0. And I remember listening on the way to work the week before the Super Bowl that they already published this book, 19-0, and it was about the team and the coach and everything. I mean,
they already published a book called 19-0?
Yeah, 19-0. And they were talking about it on the radio, and the guy's like, don't be doing that. You should wait 2 weeks after the Super Bowl. You know, I mean,
yeah, exactly.
You don't want to place a book like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just sad, Mike.
They're cursing themselves all over the place.
Yeah.
Way too much confidence. And obviously the way they were playing, it didn't look like Brady was that injured, you know, as far as like his knee was concerned or
Correct.
anything.
Well, they had a rough season. Even if they went 18-0, I mean, you still got the spy stuff going on. They're still looking into that, and you know.
Didn't Brady get sacked more times in the Super Bowl than the rest of the season combined, or something like that?
Yep.
Is that what? Or am I just making up that stat?
No, that sounds right. I watched all the games.
It seemed like he was getting sacked all over the place.
Yeah, he was getting sacked all over the place. The line is really good.
Yeah.
I think maybe they need to improve in their defense because there's a bunch of old guys on that. But you know.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Rest in peace, Patriots this year, and next year you'll go out there and get them.
It was a good season, you know. I honestly would have been happy if either one of them won because I thought it's a great story either way. I mean,
exactly for the Giants. I mean, both Brady's back. I mean,
Mannings.
Yeah, both Mannings. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's good for obviously this is good for Eli. He obviously proved himself, like in that, especially in that one play where it looked like he was going to get sacked. He was surrounded.
Yeah, and the guy's grabbing his shirt. I mean, stuff like that. I mean,
and he got out of that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And he had so much fucking time, and he threw it for a fucking touchdown.
Yeah, miracle. I mean, you couldn't put that in a movie, folks.
Did he throw it for a touchdown, or was it for
Yes,
just the yardage?
He threw it to that guy that caught the ball with on the helmet.
Oh, that's right. So he just got the first down on that one. It wasn't.
It was a really big play. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really big play. Yeah, that was so. I mean, either way. I mean, if either team would have won, it would have been a great story, and it was a great story. But
That's right.
yeah, that.
Well, we'll get them next year. That's all I can say. We'll get them next year, folks. Anyway, speaking of talking about more sports, what do you think about this Roger Clemens guy, Mike? I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy is lying left and right. I mean,
I haven't been following it very much. What is it that he's doing? He's like, is he testifying in front of?
Yeah, well, I guess he lied in Congress that he didn't do steroids, but the trainer came out and said that, yeah, I used to inject them in the ass. I did it for him, you know.
Jesus.
I mean, Jesus, and it's just really big now.
Yeah. Well, that guy, I know he was on, wasn't he on 60 Minutes or something before, saying he'd never done any steroids?
Correct,
also?
yeah,
And
exactly.
so this whole fucking campaign where he's saying he's never done steroids before, but it's like, come on.
Yeah, and then his own trainer has testified, yeah, I injected him.
And isn't it funny how, I wonder if, anything with Sylvester Stallone, he, came out and said he does steroids all the time. Sylvester Stallone says, yeah, I do them. I do them for my movies and everything to kind of beef up. And he goes, honestly, I don't know why steroids are illegal.
Yeah.
And they should be legal within 10 years. I bet they're going to be over the counter. What do you think about that? Do you think it's going to be over the counter in 10 years?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, what's the big deal? I don't understand. Let them do it, you know?
Let them do it?
How's it cheating?
It's kind of cheating, isn't it? It's not cheating?
Well, in baseball, you still got to hit the ball. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
that's does
it give you superpowers, Mike? What is it? I mean,
yeah, you get superpowers. You get I think temporarily you become a lot stronger than
what you are.
Yeah, and you don't. I guess. Does somebody have any information on steroids?
Yeah, if you can, please email us, or if you want, we might even have you on the show, folks.
If you're a steroid expert.
Yes.
Maybe this should be the steroid show.
Maybe we should have some steroids to do the show better.
Yeah, we should. Some sort of enhancers of some sort.
Jesus Christ, what's going on in the world of sports?
I don't know. Everything's falling apart.
That's right.
Well, we almost learned about steroids today. To recap what we did today, we almost learned about steroids, but not quite. We learned that UFO Hunters is just not a very interesting show, but it's a lot like the X-Files. And we also learned that, what did we learn? We learned not to make, that it takes about 26,000 phone calls to 911 before they actually start tracing you.
Can you believe that, Mike? I mean, you should grab that guy. That guy should have been grabbed, brought on the street, and get shot, Cuban style.
Get shot? Cuban style? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Cuban style.
Yeah, you bring him out back and you shoot him. Cuban style.
All right, that's fine with me.
Jesus Christ, Mike. What's going on?
I got no problem with it. There's... You want to shoot the guy? I got no problem with it. Shoot him. All right, I think that's about it for the show. So,
thank you. Hallelujah. This is where you play Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hey,
I don't know
douchebag.
if I'll be playing that, but we will. I guess that's about it for the show, and we will wrap this up and see you guys on the next one.
All right, folks.
Good night.
Good night. Hey, douchebag show.